So since my con season is coming up, I want to talk about what I do to prepare for conventions. At least what I should be doing now, because I will be hopefully competing again. As of recording this, I don't know if I am, but I will know in 3 days. So I'm excited. Let's get started. So first of all, wear something comfortable, unless you're cosplaying, I guess. But if you are cosplaying, have something to change into when you're done, because last year when I finished the cosplay competition, I was deceased. I took my shoes off immediately because again they were 5-inch stilettos I'd been wearing for 12 hours. My cincher off, even with just the one cincher, that was a lot. I don't remember if I took the skirts off or not, but since I'm wearing a real cincher, maybe that won't be as bad. But I'm definitely planning on bringing stuff to change into this year. I possibly might even be getting a hotel room, so that would be nice. Make sure you can have the option to be comfortable, because if not, you will be in literal hell. And again, last year I was in 5-inch stilettos for 12 hours because I couldn't change in and out of them very easily, as well as a cincher. The second of all, conventions obviously are very expensive, but when you need food and drinks, that will take up, if you're not planning on spending very much money in the artist alley, that will take up all of your money. So if you can, bring snacks with you and bring drinks. Those will be your saving grace. I have not done this. Mind you, I have spent so much money on snacks and drinks in the past. At one point, I think I spent $80. Yeah, $80 on one day for getting me and 2 other people snacks and drinks in one place. It was so expensive. Honestly, though, the food was really good, but not worth it for the money that it cost us. It was bad. So bring food and drinks if you can, especially if you're going to be in a hotel nearby. Have stuff in your room, because it is the most expensive part of the convention, in my opinion. Another thing, you are going to want more space and more room in your bag to carry stuff than you think. And you're gonna need more stuff than you think. When I went last year, I just had my wallet, my keys, and stuff to touch up my makeup. You're gonna want more than that. You're gonna want chapstick, you're gonna want again, snacks and drinks, very important, but just basic comfort stuff. And bobby pins. If you're cosplaying, bobby pins will save you. Just stuff like that. My issue with this last time was my bag was too small and I had to go buy a tote bag. You should plan on having more things in your bag at the end of the day than when you started. Another thing, I am the kind of person that goes to conventions so early in the day. I will get there 2 hours before it even opens, partially because I have to get a ride to the train station and I don't really have a choice in that part, but also we like to get there early anyway, just to get in as soon as we possibly can, because for the conventions in the convention center that AwesomeCon is in, let you in the building an hour before the dealer's room and artist alley open. So you can go in and situate your stuff and get ready and whatever an hour before you actually go into the dealer's room. I would say showing up very early is not a necessity per se, unless there's something that, I have to get to this thing at some point today and I would need to get there before everyone else is there. Then maybe it would be okay to go in as early as you can, but really there's not a whole lot of, basically just be waiting in a line for hours for something that you could just walk in if you waited an hour after it opened. So it's really not that worth it to wait in line unless you're crazy about the convention. So I don't know if I'll be doing that this year, but I know for the competition day I'm likely going to be up and going and taking pictures at because it is cherry blossom season, and I want to go take pictures of my cosplay in the cherry blossoms, and I feel like the best time to do that would be at sunrise, when there's no one there, and the lighting is like beautiful and like pink. I do have at least one person who said they would help me with that, so possibly also even a photographer if I can convince him. I'm assuming probably not, but another thing, if you're bringing giant props to a convention, make sure that they can withstand being beaten up a little bit. Because last year, this darn fork broke so many times, and I had to get the cosplay repair station to save my ass so many times, which isn't good because I was competing with that. No, for real, the cosplay repair people saved my butt last time, but I won't need them for the fork this time unless that bow falls off again, because she's sturdy. She's not going anywhere. Oh yeah, I don't know if this is obvious for a whole lot of people, but you need money to go to a con. Like, yes, the convention tickets are expensive, but that's not the only thing that's expensive, because again, you're gonna need food and snacks probably more than you realize until like you're there. You feel like you're dying and you're like, oh, I need food or whatever. That's not uncommon, and I have paid so much for just water in the past that it's expensive, and be prepared to spend money. And there's always gonna be like little unexpected things that you want to get. Prepare for that too. I might be preparing for that. I don't know if I should be for this con, because again, I have a trip to the UK 3 days after the con. Like, little side note, my eyes are so heavy and dry right now because I just tried my makeup for Miku, which I just posted a short on a couple weeks ago as of releasing this. Makeup looks good, I like it. But yeah, so if you're not in a cosplay competition, AwesomeCon is not really a great place, like just for pictures. I feel like you can do like the stairs, and the most popular spot I feel like is taking pictures on the bridge above the road. That's a really popular spot to post up and just take pictures, and taking pictures like near the windows with the city in the background. But there's not really a whole bunch of like picture spots, I guess. There's like that, and then there's like a bunch of staircases, but that's really it. If you're there just to take pictures, I wouldn't like go crazy for that con. That would be a Katsucon thing, and I've never been to Katsucon, so I probably am not educated on that topic at all. Even though I've watched a ton of vlogs about it, I've never actually been. Hopefully next year that'll change. I just missed it this year, but again, I got so much going on, I sadly couldn't go. I really wanted to, but next year, baby. I think possibly this year I might try to go to Holiday Matsuri. I want to go see Idol Fest, and I just want to see, like, obviously people think it's a good con. I want to see what it's all about. I don't think I'll be going in cosplay because I have to travel a very long way to get there. We'll see. I do have a small cosplay that I can take with me that's just a bodysuit, because I can use my real hair instead of a wig for that, so that's cool. But that's gonna be in December. I've got plenty of time to prepare and get ready for that. I know I only talk about the stuff I'm doing in April, but I actually have a lot of stuff I'm doing after April. I just haven't really talked about it very much yet. Also, at this point, I don't think I'll be going to Vegas after my UK trip, just because it's gonna be expensive. I don't know if I'll have the money for that, unless I like miraculously have a couple $100s left over. If I stop spending money and be responsible for once in my life, then maybe, but I'm really bad at that, so you guys are probably used to it at this point, but this is one of those videos where I'm filming after midnight. You can tell how delulu I am, how tired I am from this, but I can't sleep. Getting sidetracked again, but I'm really proud of my Miku cosplay. I know I keep saying that, but I spent over 2 years on it, and I think it looks great. And obviously there's more stuff I could fix, but I do not have the materials or money for that, so or the time at this point, because the stuff I do want to fix, I'd have to like rip stuff apart and put it back together. Also, a lot of this cosplay, since like there's like the white satin ribbon and stuff, I got it from like Christmassy ribbon, and I can't exactly get that anymore because it's March and Joann's is closing soon. I did in a past video say that like my Joann's is going to be one of the last ones closing, but they are in fact all closing. I'm going to go buy up a bunch of fabric soon. I think I heard it's like $8 a bolt when the sales start. So I will be buying a couple bolts. For my next cosplay, I don't really need fabric. I'm trying to get all of my fabric sustainably, and I think I have all of the fabric I need. I can get stuff for future projects. I want to try and I'm trying to think about what I want to do for my next project, but I'm gonna have to like sit that down and like sketch it out and stuff. I wanted to do honey lemon, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh, another really important thing, if you're cosplaying at a convention, bring a mini repair kit, because I should have done this last time, but I've done this. I have a little repair kit that I brought with me to work when I was sewing the sleeves on my beads, but just having a needle and thread in your bag, I fixed like a tear in my work clothes within 5 minutes, and like you couldn't even tell. I don't think anyone noticed I was gone. If you have a maybe less sturdy costume like mine used to be, it definitely wouldn't hurt to bring some supplies with you. Like I should have brought a hot glue gun for that bad boy last year. But again, cosplay repair stations are great, and they are most likely available. They've been available every convention I've been at, but it doesn't help to bring your own stuff. Like when I do go to AwesomeCon this year, I'm gonna be bringing some of these, some beads for the sleeves just in case. I'll probably bring some strawberries as well just in case they come off my skirt, even though they're like super glued on there. I don't think they're gonna fall off. Bring bobby pins. I'll bring a bunch of like hair stuff to make sure stuff's on my wig. All that good stuff. Definitely cosplay repair kit. I would highly recommend because I definitely needed one last year. This year for my cosplay, I literally tied the pigtails onto the wig, so I won't be able to take them off like I did last year. So we're gonna find out how bad of a wig headache can I get, because I also made my wig heavier than it was last year by putting like foam and stuff and more fabric on it. So let's play a little game of how bad can a wig headache really get. I think I might take a little break from sewing for a bit just because I am so tired and I'm pretty burnt out on beading, and really I've got like 2 other projects I'm working on that have beading in them. Although for one of them, I've decided that the big, like I've shown this before, but the water droplet for my O dress, this is the main part of that dress. I will be beading. The rest I'm just going to do like lines of beads. Those will be a lot easier than this. Again, this took me weeks to complete, and I think it looks great. I think it's cute. I'm just gonna make it easy on myself for the rest of it. I don't know if I'm gonna wear that dress to the show anymore. I am gonna wear this orange one that I'll show you later. I think I'll wear that to the show I'm going to. I don't know. Anyhow, so that's just a little sneak peek into what I've been meaning to do for months, but I haven't been able to because I've been working on Miku for so long. I didn't expect to be working on her for as long as I have, but I do think I'm finally done. I feel like I'm gonna be eating my words because I always say I feel like I'm done, and then I always find something else to do. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there, huh? I think that's all of the convention advice I have. I've been to a few, but I've also had a cosplay mentor who's been to like hundreds, probably thousands of conventions. He gave me some great advice, so that's just some wisdom I'm passing down, I guess. That's all the advice I have for you today. I'm excited to go to AwesomeCon in a couple weeks. I don't know how long it is from right now as of this video releasing, because again, I'm filming this like almost a month in advance. Probably soon. Enjoy my new outro screen. See you next week.
Stand tall, never gonna fall. Determination in our eyes, we'll rise above it all. Stand tall with the challenge we face. We stand proud and chase.